Hey Scorpio, Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. This is your January 2020 mid-month read. Again, this is for Scorpio, general read. So check your sun, moon, and rising, as those may resonate with you some months more than others. So again, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I decided to kind of not preemptive like what this read is going to be about. Usually we do, love, reconciliation, partners, etc. I just kind of decided let's roll with it and see where it goes. I'll do the regular read in February, but for the mid-month, I just want to kind of see what's coming towards you guys. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio for mid-January 2020. It'll be about the 15th through the 31st. So again, I hope you guys are fantastic. Any likes, subscribes, comments are greatly appreciated. If you want a private read, like I said, the info is in the description below. All right, 2 more cards and then your theme, and we'll get started for Scorpio for 2020 mid-January. See what is going on. I hope you guys are having a great start to the new year. Woof. You have some cards falling out here. And I'm going to take them because there's exactly what we need. All right, let me pull your theme and we'll get started, Scorpio. All right, January 2020. What's going on for you guys for the rest of this month before we get into February? Can't believe it's almost freaking February. It's crazy. Whoa. All right, your theme at the end of the month is the Justice card, which is Libra's card. So you could be dealing with a Libra or have Libra placements in your chart. So again, Justice card. This is about cause and effects. So this is kind of an understanding of, I understand certain things that have happened in my life are because of actions I've taken, because of actions somebody else has taken. I definitely feel like you guys are understanding more and more maybe why you're not with somebody, or why they're not with you, or why you're looking for somebody new. Again, it could also go along with like career or finance. There's definitely, they're telling me responsibility. So some of you are saying, hey, you know what? I played a role in certain aspects of my life to get where I am. Again, whether it's relationships, finance, career, this is kind of like, okay, an action took place. Therefore, there was a reaction or something that happens that played out of it. Justice can also be marriage. So I feel like for some of you, this is something you're kind of hoping 2020 brings on. Maybe not marriage. Maybe it's just partnership or, children or adopting fur babies. Whatever it is, I feel like the Justice card is representing really getting what you want this year, really focusing on what it is you want. And I'm not saying you're out there going, I want to get married, so I'm going to find a man or woman immediately to get married. That's not what I'm saying. But there's certain places I feel like you've wanted to be in your life that you haven't gotten to, or maybe you've gotten to certain aspects and not others. And this is kind of weighing like, why am I not there yet? How can I get there? And, maybe you're over certain situations, and how do I move on from them, or how do I bring new situations into my life? You get my drift. Basically, making decisions on where we're going next. The next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles, which is new. So Scorpio, I just don't get a feeling that you want to look back necessarily. We'll see what the rest of the cards have to say, but the Ace of Pentacles is new finance, new job, new career, opportunities, a plethora of choices, options out there for you in love, in everything. I love the Ace of Pentacles because it is literally like a clean slate. Like anything I want, I can have. It's like it's something heading your way. It's like a gift. The universe is saying, hey, Scorpio, there's a gift coming this way, and you're going to grow from it. Again, the Ace of Pentacles a lot of times has to do with money, but it's also like embracing a new love or a new connection or a new friendship, or the Ace of Pentacles is just new. And I think this is what 2020, it's cliche, right? Because we all go, okay, 2020, some people make resolutions, some people don't make resolutions. Whatever it is, I think everybody in their gut to a certain extent has this aspiration of bringing something new, like cutting out the old 2019. Okay, we dealt with the crap, we dealt with whatever's going on. Now I want a clean slate. I think most people come into the new year hoping to either carry on the blessings that they have, or to kind of get out of the motions of 2019 and start fresh in 2020. The next card you have is how you're feeling throughout the end of the month, and you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is quick movement. It's like action. So something's happening. Somebody's coming towards you. You're going to get news from afar. A job opportunity is coming your way, or new love is coming in. Because and you're probably like, dark dove, shit. Okay, like all of the above. What like which one is it? And we'll see further as we get into the cards. But again, this is news coming in, and it's coming in fast. Now, this is an internal card, so I think this is kind of something you've been waiting on, is coming, you can feel it on your gut, whether it's somebody coming in to contact you from the past, whether it's a career change. This is something you're kind of like, I knew this was coming, or I saw this coming, or I felt it coming. It could be a new person in your life, but for some reason, this is coming. It feels like it's um, news from something you're already aware of. And again, it could be you met somebody new and they're interested in seeing you exclusively. However, I really don't feel like you're at that point quite yet, because there's still things to discover, people to discover, um, different options, basically. The next card you have is your distant past. Over the past 5-10 years, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. It really strange here. It just gave me chills. That was kind of crazy, Scorpio. It gave me chills, kind of like, now's the time. Like, karma's coming back around. I don't think it's a negative either. So don't be like, oh shoot, that one time I like accidentally took that candy bar. That one time I don't know, like I got drunk and keyed somebody's car. I'm not saying it has to be anything like that, but for whatever reason, that's the exact example they gave me. But the Wheel of Fortune is something coming back around. Now, it could be relationship, it could be finances, coming through again. Maybe you were at a place where savings were depleted, your car broke down, something happened, and now it's like building back up. But the universe is telling you something's circling back. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing, karmic connection. It's unplanned changes, something that you can't control. Now, again, this could be as much as a growth in a career that you've been waiting for. Like, you've worked your ass off and you're finally going to get that promotion or that raise. So something's coming in here for you, Scorpio, towards the end of January, going into February, that's going to be a little bit life changing. The next card you have is the Nine of Cups. This is your immediate past. So over the past few weeks, past month or two. So you're keeping the faith alive. The Nine of Cups is bliss. It's pleasure. It's fulfillment. It's wishful thinking. This tells me that a lot of you did come into 2020 with high hopes, and you're not going anywhere with that. Like, you may understand certain things happen for a reason, some good, some bad. But the Nine of Cups is definitely like, I'm ready for the moment. I'm ready for this Wheel of Fortune moment. I'm ready for this to come through. I'm ready for, the work I've done to pay off. I'm ready for this ex that I have this connection with, for us to get a new start. I'm ready for this new person coming in, with the Ace of Pentacles, this person coming in and like presenting marriage and kids and the things that I've wanted, or fur babies, whatever it is you want, like finally meeting somebody that connects on a level that you truly want. And the Nine of Cups is saying you've been really trying to focus on the positive. Some of you are going to be like, oh, bullshit, I've had this going on. Time is relevant. You're getting to this space, Scorpio, and that's what's important. Feeling the blessings while purging the negative energy. The next card you have is your distant future. So over the next few months, and you have the Six of Swords. So this is abandonment, retreat. This is mayday, mayday. I'm leaving this situation. I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that you've been like, maybe it's been coming, your ex comes back round and round and round, and you're going, no. You're going, no, no, no. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving all that behind. I want new. I want new everything. I thought I wanted old, but now I realize I want new. I never thought I wanted kids, and now I want kids. Maybe I never wanted marriage, and now I want marriage. Whatever it is for you, you're leaving old ways, old thinking, old people, not old people age-wise, but, people that you used to deal with in the past. This could also represent travel. So it could be as simple as you're going somewhere, you're going to be traveling, maybe for a new career, maybe moving. There's been a lot of moving coming up there's another sign. I don't remember the other sign, but it was like they kept telling me, like, changing of residences. Not necessarily moving in with somebody, not necessarily moving out of somebody's place, but more like moving to a new locale. So that could be this as well. The Six of Swords represents travel. It could be some of you traveling. The next card you have is the Six of Wands. Six, this could be a number you see. Doesn't have to be 666 or anything like that. But the Six of Wands is success, achievement, pride. I do feel like this is could be very career oriented for a lot of you, Scorpio, moving into more financial stability, because there is some sort of achievement here, which tells me like moving up the ranks, getting the promotion, getting, maybe that's why you're moving. Maybe it's a relocation for a job. But it also could be success in a relationship, or, a coming back around to somebody that you haven't talked to in a long, long time. Now, something tangible that's coming up for the end of the month is the Seven of Cups. Now, this card's come up a few times. This is temptation, wishful thinking, options, choices. I do feel like you have a lot of options. I feel like you may be tempted to go backwards instead of forwards, but I feel like you may not do that. Again, I think somebody may come back around, but it's going to be like, hey, it's not divine timing because I met somebody new or I want somebody new. Just especially with the Six of Swords, it's kind of like you're cutting it off or leaving it behind for good and saying, I'm not entertaining this. However, you may be tempted. I really feel like, and you and one other sign got this, which I think had the same card in this placement, um, that I was talking about, similar energy, where the Seven of Cups was very much like daunting, where it's like tempted to go back, tempted to return to something that maybe wasn't healthy, tempted because they come in and they say, I miss you, I love you, I want something with you, and yet maybe their words hold no merit. And finally, you're putting like the connection together that we're not going to get there because there's actions speak louder than words. Maybe it's not there. So for whatever you're going to be tempted, no, it could just be tempted meeting new people, and you're meeting like, hey, some hunk or some sexy woman or whatever, and you're going, I'm going to have a lot of fun. The Seven of Cups doesn't have to be a negative connotated card at all. It can actually be, like dreamy and just enjoying yourself and having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. You're in a space right now where I just don't feel like you're obligated to somebody to where you can't get out and enjoy yourself and have fun. Now, how you're feeling throughout the rest of the month is the Two of Pentacles, which is balance, change, and priority. So a lot of change coming in. You could say Dark Dove, that's rhetorical because it's, January and of course 2020, and we're all wanting change. But this is like you're making serious strides towards what you want in life, goals towards where you see your future going, where you see, like life catching up to you, but in a good way. I don't feel like this is a karmic, like, oh, karma's coming back to bite you in the ass. I feel like it's more like you're actually getting the work that you paid off, or the work is paying off, or, the relationship may move in a certain direction, or I'm getting, I've wanted somebody new for a long time, or I've wanted somebody who has the same, mindset and the same fulfillment in life, looking towards having the same fulfillment or belonging in life that you do. And I feel like you're coming to the point where you're like, okay, like things are starting to balance out for the first time in a long time. Because this again is about balance, priorities, change, making sure, and then you have these scales that are starting to balance. The next card you have are your hopes and fears, and you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about rest, recuperation, making sure that you're taking care of yourself mentally, physically, um, just all in all, not worrying so much, not stressing so much. And a lot of you are going to be like, oh, easier said than done. But no, I mean, legitimately, this is like, don't stress so much. Don't worry so much. The universe is going to play a big role in this. Things are going to come in. Things are going to come in to a point where you really don't need to stress about it. And again, easier said than done. Of course, we stress about work, we stress about money, we stress about all of those things, responsibilities. But take some time, relax, breathe. What's supposed to happen is coming towards you in 2020, big time, Scorpio. Next card you have is your outcome, and you have judgment. So again, looking back, meditating. This though can be a little bit more like pointing fingers. So some of you may have somebody who's circling back around, and the judgment card is saying, don't allow them to break the good that's coming in. Don't worry so much. Again, with this anti-stressing, like don't don't dwell too much on the past. Don't dwell too much on the what ifs, woulda, shoulda, couldas. sorry, wish we could have done this, didn't happen. This is like looking back and saying, okay, I'm looking towards the future. Where am I going? I'm not looking back, I'm looking forward. And even if somebody does come back into your life, right, and you do go backwards, so to speak, although I don't necessarily think a lot of you are going to do that, but if you do, it's going to be looking at it without the finger pointing as much. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles showing up as one of your clarifying cards, and that's abundance, satisfaction, feeling good about the situation, but also achieving. I can't stress enough. I think a lot of you are focusing on work, money, making the money, dollar bills, whatever it is. With these two cards right here, this is like achieving something at a much higher level. And then you have that Wheel of Fortune that I keep talking about, which is like, it's the karma, time for you to get what you want, get what you worked for. Regardless of whether it's work, relationship, family, it's putting things in motion and feeling an achievement about it. Okay, and then you have the Queen of Wands, which is confidence. This is somebody who's full of, sensuality and feeling radiant and full of ferocity and can handle anything. And that Scorpio is kind of the momentum I think that you're at, where you do feel like, hey, I can handle anything. I can take this on too. What else are you going to throw at me? What else is coming my way? I can handle it. I've got this. Like 100%, you've got this, Scorpio. Then you have the World, which is the end of a major arcana. It's the end of a cycle. Now, the next step is the beginning, the new beginning in all aspects. And I really do feel like you guys are going to have a very quick rush of things coming at you. New job, new love, could be an ex. But again, not anything that you can't handle. Work is definitely showing itself here because you have Prudence, well, the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is focusing on work, focusing on the task at hand, focusing on working hard, making things happen. And I really do feel like you're kind of in that mindset of, I'll focus on the things that are necessary in life, like taking care of kids and work and finances, and then things will fall into place. Just counting your blessings and taking care of the responsibilities or the things that make sense. Taking care of the responsibilities or the things that don't bring you down in life. The Eight of Pentacles, again, they're shouting like money at me, like big time, like this is your time to shine. If you're going to have love again, fine. It'll come when it's supposed to come. I think the Wheel of Fortune is the biggest standout for me. It's like shouting at me right now because it's literally saying like a lot of things are coming your way, Scorpio. A lot of dreams are going to come true. Things, and you're probably like, oh, Dark Dove, this sounds like malarkey or too good to be true. But no, there's some very big things coming your way, Scorpio. And a lot of it starts with you focusing on the things you can control and not worrying about the things you can't. You also have the Storm here, and when it's upside down, you read it on this side, and it's protection. So you're being protected, like you're being guarded. The universe has your back. There's a lot at play here, and I just feel like you're being set up for success, which for a lot of you, you feel like that hasn't been the case in 2019, or with the success comes strings, or something that doesn't go right, or whatever. You get my drift. And so I feel like for the first time ever, it's just going to be set. Like, it's just going to be set that, this is where Scorpio's going, and I'm here with ya. And like, let's ride this energy, this high vibration, and see where the momentum takes us. Then you have Baron Laird McScratches. Face challenges that might be foolish enough to face you. It's not bad advice. Face challenges that might be foolish enough to face you. Scorpio, for whatever reason, of all the signs this month, you have this light of abundance coming towards you. Not that other signs haven't had this as well, but there's something very, very, there's something very bright coming towards you in many, many aspects, Scorpio. And I feel like it's well overdue. Like it's your time to shine. All right. Anyways, I'll see you in February. Bye.